This is Mama Lu. Welcome back to my YouTube channel! So guys, katulad ng naipangako ko sa inyo noon na mag-video ako ng mga lessons for general mathematics. So, here is our first video. One of the fundamental concepts of mathematics is that of a function. Functions are used to unify different areas of mathematics. And they also serve as a meaningful way of applying mathematics to many real-world problems. Functions provide a means of studying quantities that vary with one another. That is, quantities such that a change in one produces a corresponding change in the other. The idea of correspondence is used in everyday situation and is central to the concept of functions. Okay, so this is an ordinary situation in a classroom setting. So sabi ni teacher, okay children, let's take our seats. Okay, so to each person in a class, there corresponds an assigned seat. Okay, so here is another example showing the idea of correspondence. Okay, so this is a book in the library. So to each book in the library, there corresponds a whole number that represents the number of pages in the book. Such correspondences can be shown in the given figure. Okay, so we have here set A and set B. So to each member in set A, there corresponds one and only one member in set B. So for example, in the correspondence 1, so set A would consist of the students in the class, while set B would be the assigned seats. Likewise, in the second example or in the second correspondence, more than one book may have the same number of pages, but to each book, there is assigned one and only one number of pages. So, how do we define a function? A function f is a correspondence between two sets, x and y, that assign to each element x of set x one and only one element y of set y. The element y being assigned is called the image of x. The set x is called the domain of the function. And the set of all images is called the range of the function. So may pinag-uusapan tayo dito na domain at range. Okay. So in the definition, the image y is denoted by this symbol. Okay? Which is read as f of x, or the value of f at x. And that represents the element in the range associated with the element x from the domain. Okay, so in the definition, we named the function f. And it is common to name functions by single letters. And the letters f, h, and G are often used. Pero pwede rin tayong gumamit ng ibang letters. So halimbawa, we're talking of profit function, we can use letter P. So pinag-uusapan naman natin ay cost function, we will use letter C. So any letter may be used. Okay? Also, be careful not to confuse F and f of x. Ano ba yung f? No? Remember, yung f is used to name a function. Now, yung f of x, yan ay element of the range. No? The element assigned to x by f. Okay, so again, we emphasize that each member of the domain has precisely one image in the range. However, if you look at this figure, you can see that different members in the domain, such as A and B, may have the same image. Okay? So, meron siyang parehas na image, no? Ayun. Okay. So, the assignments made by a function are often expressed as an ordered pair. So, tignan natin yung assignments dito sa dalawang sets na ito, yung X and Y. So, we are going to express the assignment as ordered pairs. So, for example, no, yung una, the assignments, we have A, f of A. Then the second one, we have B, f of B. Then we have C, f of C. And then the last one, we have X, f of X. Where the first components are from the domain. And the second components are from the range. Okay, so tingnan natin ito. May nakita ba kayo na ordered pairs? Merong ordered pairs na parehas ng first component? Wala, di ba? So magkakaiba yung kanyang first component. So, therefore, a function can be thought of as a set of ordered pairs in which no two of the ordered pairs have the same first component. The ordered pairs that represent a function can be generated by various means, such as a graph or a chart. However, one of the most common ways of generating these ordered pairs is by using equations. Okay, so for example, the equation f of x is equal to 2x plus 3. So this indicates that to each value x in the domain, we assign 2x plus 3 from the range. So if, for example, x is 1, what if f of 1? So we will replace x here by 1. So 2 times 1 plus 3 is 5. And this produces the ordered pair 1, 5. Now, what if f is 3? So if f is 3, then we have 9. And this produces the ordered pair 3, 9. What if x is negative 2? So f of negative 2 is equal to, alright, that's negative 1. And that produces the ordered pair negative 2, negative 1. Using the ordered pair interpretation of a function, we can define a function to be the set of all points of a plane of the form x, f of x, where x is from the domain of f. In other words, the graph of f is the same as the graph of the equation y equals f of x. Furthermore, because f of x or y takes only one value for each value of x, then we can easily tell whether a given graph represents a graph of a function or not. Okay, so let's have this graph as an example. Okay? So this one is a graph of a function. Bakit? Tignan natin kung bakit naging graph siya ng function. Okay? So, for any choice of x kasi dito, okay, so there is only one value of y. Halimbawa, ang x natin ay 0. Tingnan natin yung curve, no? So, we have 2. So, we have the point 0, 2. Okay? And another point, let's say our x is 6. So, we have the point 6, 1. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? So, geometrically, kung lalagyan natin ito ng vertical line, no? Kailangan yung vertical line, it will intersect the curve in just one point. No? The vertical line, it means that no vertical line intersects the graph in more than one point. So, kailangan isa lang, no? So, another one, let's draw a vertical line here. Ayun. So, it just intersect the graph in one point. So, that's a graph of a function. Okay? So, we have the vertical line test. Okay? Ano yung sinasabi dun sa vertical line test? If each vertical line intersects the graph in no more than one point, then the graph represents a function. Okay? So, it should intersect the graph in no more than one point. So, dapat one point lang. Okay, let's have another graph. Okay, look at that. So, pumili tayo ng x dito. Let's say x is negative 5 on the negative side, no? So, we have this point. So, we have that the coordinates are negative 5, 2. Ay, there is still another point here. At ang coordinates niyan ay negative 5, negative 2. So, if we draw a vertical line there, so the vertical line intersects the curve in 2 points. So, therefore, that one is not a graph of a function. Okay? So, let's have some practice. Which of the graphs represents a function y equals f of x? Okay? So, look at that one. Madaling-madali lang. Let's draw a vertical line. So, pag nag-draw tayo, doon sa una, tingnan natin function ba siya o hindi. What about in letter B? You just draw a vertical line para masabi mong function or not yung graph na yan. Same with letter C. Okay, let's go back to letter A. Is it a graph of a function? Yes, it is a function. What about letter B? Okay, still a function. What about letter C? Oh, obviously, pag nilagyan mo yan ng vertical line, it will touch the curve in more than one point. So therefore, this is not function. Okay, so guys, I hope you learned something from today's video. I'll be uploading more videos. Promise ko yan sa inyo para makatulong po sa atin, no? Dun sa ating mga online classes. So, para po dun sa mga hindi pa nakaka-subscribe, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell para ma-update kayo every time I post videos. Doon po sa mga patuloy na sumusuporta at nanonood ng aking mga video lessons, maraming salamat sa inyo. Bye guys!